Okay, part two. I just gave you a quick overview of what we do and the two campaigns that I'm going to get you started on, Town Square and Resident. With Town Square and Resident, we do both door-to-door sales and call center telesales. What your focus is going to be on is on telesales. For telesales, what we get every week is we get reports on the number of accepted sales that we are going to pay on. This video is specifically talking about a term called chargebacks. Whenever we have a completed sale and our client, Town Square, or our client, Resident, pays us out on it, they pay us out on a condition of a chargeback, meaning our call centers call up customers in specific states where they can call, and they have those customers sign up for Town Square for their electric and or gas bill. And Town Square then becomes their energy supplier. They are the ones that will do their billing, and they make a profit off of the number of customers that Rally National is able to obtain for them. So we get a commission rate off of that, and we get paid. We, in turn, will turn around and pay our sales agents or our call centers that we've hired on to obtain these customer accounts. Back to the chargeback. Once we've paid out on these sales, they are contingent or conditional upon a 30-day chargeback, meaning these customers have to stay with Town Square for a period of at least 30 days. If the customers decide to call in and cancel, and we have already been paid out on that customer account, then Town Square, we will record that customer, and on our next billing or invoice cycle, which is done weekly, we'll get a report from Town Square letting us know that, hey, listen, we paid you out on this customer. Customer has now canceled, so we are charging you back for that customer account that we paid you. So if they paid us $75 for that customer, they are now collecting $75 back, which they're going to take off the newest invoice that they send us. So we, as a company, Rally National, in turn, will charge back that sales rep. It's a real basic concept of it is if I gave $20 to you and I told you I'm only giving you this $20 if you work the entire day here at this stand. Let's say you don't work the entire day, I find out about it, and I say, hey, listen, I gave you the $20 at the start of the day to work the entire day, but you left at lunchtime. So now I'm going to charge you back that $20 because that's against our terms. So I'm going to come back and get back my $20. Hence, that is what a chargeback is. So what you're going to be focusing on this week is starting to look at chargebacks and how we review and speculate on chargebacks. So there's this file right here that is sent by our client Town Square. It gives us a summary of the chargeback amount that they're taking off of our total invoice, and then they give us a what they call a detail report, and it lists off all of my customers that have dropped. These are all customers that I have signed up, or our company has signed up in the past. We've received a commission payment for it, but now they are charging us back because these customers did not stay on for that 30 days. And then what we do is we open this up and we sort and organize that chargeback. I've already opened up that file. This is the newest file and the current file that you're going to be working on. So for this chargeback file, I am putting on the pay period. When you hear us say pay period, it's in reference to this date, which is this Friday. So whenever I say we're charging you back on the pay period of November 11th, everybody knows that that means on November 11th, when I email out everyone's commission reports, they're going to see chargebacks. Now these chargebacks are for the sales week ending September 24th. So that means it is for sales that we did on for week ending September 24th, and our sales weeks run Monday through Sunday. So any sales done within this week, they are going to list off any customers that they paid us out on that we signed up for this week. And then on this Friday, my agents are going to see the chargeback for that particular period. So they know that this is coming. And whenever, your first step is to go to that email. And if you just click on it, it will show you a preview. I usually use this drop down button and hit Google Sheets. It will open a separate tab for you and will pull up the actual sheet itself. This is very much like Microsoft Excel, except it's on Google Drive. And reason why I use Google Drive is it instantly saves any edits and changes that you have, and you are also able to click on share and share it with people. So right now we are under the Finance at Rally National login. If you look up here, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I just share it with my personal email for Rally National. That way I have a copy of it. If you start typing in someone's name or someone's email address, especially if they're in the Rally National platform, it will automatically pop up and you can just hit enter and then hit send. And I will get a notification in my email saying that someone in finance has shared a document with me. So your first step is to, one, make sure it's properly titled so it's easy for us to find. Sometimes I even take the extra step of just writing out Town Square. This is the acronym though, so if anybody sees TSE, they'll know that it's in reference to Town Square. And you just want to make sure that you're preparing the document so it's easy for you to read and look at. First thing we want to do is we are extremely confidential about what our total payout is. So this is the pay amount that they list off, letting us know what they actually originally paid us. I automatically will highlight that column. You can hit the delete button or back button, or you can right click and just delete the entire column. Then that way that one's gone. This payment by, that one's gone as well. And then that way there's no chance of you accidentally copying and pasting any information where it shows what Rally National gets paid. For obvious reasons, we keep that confidential because we don't tell our sales agents what the company actually makes. And then you, as a person working in finance, that's never to be spoken about, because what we do is we get paid a certain amount and then we decide what we are going to pay out to the sales agents, and we keep a little bit off the top. What that is used for, obviously, is number one, for profit, but two, we use those funds to run our business, pay our employees, obviously pay people like you, and make sure that Rally National is a functioning business. The next thing you're going to do is go to the first four columns and clear these out. That's information that the sales agents don't need. And then you're going to focus on agent ID. We have a number of different call centers that work for us, hundreds of individual agents, and they all belong to a specific call center. So what you want to focus on is making sure that you know which call centers these agents belong to. So since you've cleared out these columns, you're going to type in call center, and then you're going to highlight these rows. And make sure you make note of how I'm highlighting the rows so you sort it out properly. You'll go to data, sort data. Then you'll go to that column. I put calls, or you'll go to this column that you're trying to sort, column E, agent ID. And then you hit sort. So it's going to sort it out for you by agent code. And then you are going to pull up our roster, which has a list of all these agent codes, And on that roster, it has the name of the call center that Peter Novak works on. So then you'll be able to know what call center that Peter Novak is on.